Yes, you may proceed.
Okay, teacher, thank you. Welcome back, everyone. So, as I was saying, some other, these institutes under Dhaka University, they are separate bodies. Okay, so I talked about IT, Information Technology Institute, right? You get to learn about software. You get to learn how to develop a new software, and this is, considering the job market, this is in very much demand. Okay, and then you have leather engineering and technology institute. Under that you have leather engineering, footwear engineering, and leather products engineering. And you can see a good number of seats are there, right? 50, 50, 50 in every batch. They take 150 students in total. Then you have education and research institute. Okay, so this is basically for NGOs. What I saw, one of my uncle graduated from education and research institute, ERI, from Dhaka University. And they are doing kind of research, okay, on the poor people in Bangladesh, how to develop them, how to provide shelter for them, all these things. Inshallah, definitely, I don't know actually that much details about it, but obviously the target of this webinar is actually to introduce you to these things. Okay, then exploring the world of this institute or these topics, that's your responsibility. Okay, whatever you find interesting, you may explore it. Okay, then sorry. Okay, so then comes the fields of engineering. Okay, as I already said, there are BUET, CHUET, several engineering universities, right? So in these engineering universities, which are the topics that are being taught? Okay, so electrical and electronic engineering, in short, it is called triple E. Then computer science engineering, CSE, mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, and civil engineering. Civil engineering is actually about those who work within infrastructure of a country. Means they are building the road, they are building the buildings. Okay, then industrial production engineering, water resources engineering, materials and metallurgical engineering, urban and regional planning. Okay, this about this urban and regional planning, I'm going to talk about it a little bit more, because Bangladesh government is about to come up. I don't know whether you know or not, Dhaka is one of the most unlivable city in the world. Previously it used to be number one country in the list of unlivable, or we can say that non-livable country. Okay, so Bangladesh government is about to come up with some planning how to arrange the buildings or something, for a map, that how the city can be developed and made, it can be made more livable. Okay, so in future this subject, considering the job market, it is going to be in very much of demand. Okay, so you may consider it. Okay, then we have architecture, those who would actually design a plan, design the buildings, right? So all of the above are 4-year courses. Only this architecture is 5-year courses, okay, in bachelor's level. Then we have the medical colleges. So as you can see, we have 29 public medical colleges, okay, and there are 3,162 seats. And then we have private medical colleges, which are 64, and 5,325 seats. Public dental, if you want to become a dentist, means the doctor of teeth. Okay, right? So public dental colleges are, 9 of them are there, 532 seats. And private dental, 24 of them, with 1280 plus seats. And there are some medical colleges which are run by armed forces. Okay, after you graduate from there, you have a very good opportunity to join the armed forces, like army or navy or air force. Okay, that means the defense forces, right? Okay, so there are 6 of them, and I actually couldn't get the exact number of seat of those medical colleges. So in total you can see that 132 medical colleges are there, and 10,299 plus seats, right? And if you want to become a doctor, you just need to grab one of them. It's very easily possible, right? All you need is proper preparation and a planning. Okay, Then we have actually come at the end of our presentation. Before I end, I would like to share some of the important tips based on my personal experience. Okay, so the number one, actually, the advantage that you have taken science stream, so it has got a certain advantage. If you want to switch to commerce after SSC, you can do that. Even after passing HSC, if you want to switch to commerce, like in university level, you want to study accounting, management, or finance, you can do that. There is no problem. You can do BBA, MBA, even though you have passed SSC and HSC from science stream. That's not a problem at all. Okay, but the commerce students doesn't have this advantage. Okay, they if they chose commerce in SSC level, you cannot come to science in HSC level. Okay, so you have that advantage over them. Then number two topic, which university or which subject or which field has better job prospect. These are really lesser important issues. Okay, sometimes people make a big issue of it. Okay, I got chance in this university. Okay, good, you got a chance in good university, but is that it? Okay, if you fail from there, do you think anybody is going to hire you? No, right? So which university, the university will not do the result for you, right? You have to make your result on your own. Then which subject you are choosing? Let us say, when now computer science engineering and information technology, this subject is in very much of demand. So looking at that, you went to study that subject, but that doesn't interest you. Okay, there are some students, in my batch also, I saw some of my friends, they are very much interested in whatever they can do with the computers, they can make the software and this thing, they are interested in this. So nobody has to force them, they are doing on their own, right? So they are excelling in that. But the students who will study computer science just because okay, this is so cool, so I will get a better job, no. Then if this doesn't interest you, then what will happen? Okay, your result will not be good from the university, and your life in your job sector also, whenever anybody hires you, you will not be actually excelling in that. Okay, so what matters most is how tremendous is your effort and your performance are in your chosen field. Whatever university you choose, whatever subject you choose, that doesn't matter until you give your 100% effort in this, and you perform to the fullest of your potential. Okay, if you become let us say, for example, okay, I will give you an example. Let us say, leather engineering, I talked about it, right? This is a separate institute and less are known. Okay, people don't actually much know about it because they think, what is there to study about this leather engineering? Okay, so let us say one student got interested in this, and he got himself admitted into it. So and then he did a very good result from it. So wherever even though the job sector is narrow, if you do good, you are the one who will be hired, right? You will excel in this. So definitely which subject you are choosing, it is a minor issue. What the major issue is how you perform after you get yourself admitted in a university in a particular subject. Okay, so that is actually my third point. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it interests you. Okay, if the interest is missing, then trust me, you are not going to excel in it. Okay, then no if you choose something that interests you, then nobody will have to force or push you for anything. Nobody will have to tell you, okay, you should go go to study now, you should do your assignments now. Nobody will have to push you. You enjoy doing it, that's why you will do it. And when you enjoy your work, it is the best, right? Okay, you become one of the best in that field without you even noticing or realizing. Now the next tips that I would like to give you, that start preparing from now. Now means this moment, this moment. Check what interests you, check what amazes you. Okay, search over internet. Let us say you came to know about this topic, look over it, try to know what is there inside, explore. Okay, explore that topic. You can see YouTube videos over it. Okay, and you can read the blogs over the internet. Okay, and then if you finally decide that, okay, this is the subject that I want to study, or I want to become this in my life, then then search in which university these courses are being offered, and then look for the criteria, okay, to get into this university. What result do I need for SSC and HSC, okay, and start preparing according to that from now on. Now, many of you might think, okay, I will do this research after HSC. So after HSC, you, let us say you wanted to get yourself admitted into Dhaka University in information technology, okay? And then suddenly you came to know, to get yourself admitted over there, you need at least 4.5, 4.5 in SSC and HSC. And then you saw that your result is 4.25 and 4.6 or something. So can you apply now in that? You cannot apply, and neither can you change your result. Can you go back to SSC now and change your result and come? No. That is why start preparing from now itself, okay? Check which one you want to do, and to do that, or to get yourself admitted into the desired course in the desired university, what result you have to do in SSC and HSC? Prepare yourself accordingly, okay? So the preparation starts from now. You're smart people, okay? You're smarter than us. So I believe, uh, if you only introduce you to the opportunities, you will do the rest on your own. That's what I believe, inshallah. And last but not the least, in your life, if you ever feel lost, turn towards your creator, okay? Ask for guidance, because other than the creator, nobody can guide you, okay? And then, um, with the teachers, we are here, right? We are always thinking about your future, okay? As long as we are breathing, we will be just one WhatsApp message away from you, inshallah, okay? So you may ask, you may consult about anything with any of the teacher, and I believe every teacher, not only of Bangladeshi school, okay, all the teachers are very much cordial to the students. Whenever a student comes asking for some suggestion, no teacher will say that no, I don't have time now, go away, or come later, or no, I can't tell you about this. No one will say that, inshallah, okay? So I wish you all the very best. And before I end, I wanted to actually say that a story I shared with you, right, about a boy that whose father told him to become a barrister, and then after he passed SSC, his father minds kept changing, and that didn't actually end up being a very good uh, you know issue for him. So it's the story of something you know. Can you guess? Someone you know. Can anybody guess? Nobody?
No. No, sir. We can't.
Is it you?
It's
Sadman,
your
sir.
physics teacher's story, okay? Yes, teacher, it's actually my story. Okay, I shared, the experience that I had to go through, okay? And that is why actually I understand the importance of, doing what interests you, right? Many of you might not know that I'm a mechanical engineer, but here I'm teaching physics and mathematics in this school. Many people ask me, what are you doing? What are you doing in your life? I say that I'm doing what makes me happy. Okay. I was in Bangladesh after I graduated. Definitely, the mindset was I have to make a career in engineering line, right? So I did 5 jobs. Alhamdulillah, Allah has been truly merciful to me. So whenever I used to go for an interview, Alhamdulillah, it was very less amount of time that I didn't get hired. Alhamdulillah. So I used to, go to job, and every day I used to feel so depressed. Trust me, this will break you down at some point. Okay. Whenever I used to go to my work, I didn't used to enjoy at all. I used to, wait when the office hour will finish and I will go home. And after I go home, then, I used to feel like the next morning, what if it never came? But, I used to close my eye, and when I open, then I see that it's the time to go to office again, and I have to force myself literally to go to the office. So, finally, Alhamdulillah, now I'm doing what I enjoy. I teach. Okay. So later, yeah, Alhamdulillah, at least I could realize that what I like doing. Now, mm, whenever it is time to go to school, Alhamdulillah, I don't feel any pressure. Alhamdulillah, I feel so happy that I will meet my students and I will get to teach them something I like, something I love. Physics is the subject that I love, okay, and mathematics also, and I get to talk about it to you. I don't feel like I do any work. The time I'm in school, I don't feel like I do any work. Even after coming back home, I keep thinking how to make myself better. I search over internet, is there any new app using which I can teach you? Is there any video which I can show you to explain the topic that I'm teaching? you know these things nobody has to force me. Nobody. Nobody. Okay, nobody has to tell me do this, do that. I do it from my own. And Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. And I feel I'm doing good, Alhamdulillah. Right? So whenever you do something of your interest, nobody has to tell you to work. You will not even feel like you are working. You are enjoying. Whatever you will do, you will enjoy. So that's the point. You will feel happy. You will, many people ask, are you successful in life? I say, yes, I'm successful. They say, how? I say, I'm happy. Being happy should be the target. Okay. Being a very good engineer, that should not be your target. Being happy. So, whatever makes you happy, do that. But first, obviously, as a Muslim, I'd like to request you, make sure it is halal. Okay. So, that's my last message. And I thought I would be asking for questions, but I don't think we have much of time, principal ma'am. So if you have any question, you may personally contact me or any of our teachers. Okay, we
We
will.
have time, Sadman. So a few more
We
minutes.
have.
We
Okay,
have
okay, I
time.
thought it
Few
was
more.
from 9 to 10, that's why.
It's
Okay,
okay,
okay.
but if you can give some more time. I'll be happy if the students can ask some questions and you can clear that. We have time.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
So, dear
I
students,
actually.
you can ask doubts or any questions.
I want to ask something.
Yes,
Good
Irfan.
morning, teacher. Yeah, teacher. I want to ask something. Teacher, I want to ask that ICT is in which field, the commerce or science?
ICT.
Yeah.
It's actually information and communication technology, right? So any technology that is, obviously that is related to science. But Bangladesh wants everyone, to have a little bit of knowledge about this IT. Okay, that is why they have made it mandatory for the commerce students to also, study this. Because when the commerce students go to their respective job field, you know, uh, if they cannot run the computer, you see that is a problem, right? They will have
Mm.
enough knowledge of their field, but if they cannot use Excel or Word or some other apps that you are learning, that is a problem, right? So that is why it has been mandatory for all of the students. But basically, if you go to university to study higher to get higher education on IT, definitely you have to be from science background. Hope that answers.
Sir, sir, you said you will tell about D unit.
D unit actually, it is department changing. Let us say you are science student, right? Now you want to go for some commerce subject like accounting, finance, or some art subject like psychology or philosophy. So you have to appear the exam under D unit. Okay, and if you get selected, then you can choose subject on your own. Okay, and those subjects will be from commerce or arts, not science. Okay, all the science subjects are under A unit, and D unit is the department changing. Okay, if any commerce students decides to go for arts, then he will appear the exam under D unit, and then he can go for other subjects. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, at this
Okay.
point, I also want to tell you something that um, I don't know whether it's so in Bangladesh, but logically speaking, if you have chosen science as a subject, you can go to the commerce field or to the arts field at any point of time. But
Yes, teacher.
uh, those who have taken either commerce or arts cannot come to any of the science fields. The commerce students can go to the arts field at any time, but they cannot come to science field. That
Yes,
is
teacher.
logically. And you can also see many of the engineers after engineering, they go for MBA. And in MBA, they are learning basically some commerce and art subjects. There will be economics and all. But what we have seen is that the students and the professionals who excel even in MBA are mostly those who come from the science field.
Exactly, teacher. In Bangladesh also, it is very popular that you do engineering and then you do MBA. So you have both the technical knowledge and also the managerial knowledge. So while you apply for a job, the employer also now prefer this. I have seen actually some job circular where it is mentioned that you will be preferred after engineering. If you have an MBA, you will be preferred over other engineers. So yes, for science students, there is this opportunity.
And I also congratulate all of you for choosing science because science not only acts as a subject or a content, it sharpens your brain. Like mathematics sharpens your logical skills, and biology sharpens your memory, and physics and chemistry sharpens your intuitive skills. You will have logical abilities much higher than other students. Definitely it will do you good. You can ask more doubts if you have.
No, teacher, I think.
Teacher,
Sir,
if they don't, yeah,
after passing the admission test in the government universities of Bangladesh, we can choose our own subject or they will just give.
it
They
depends
will
on
select for
your
us.
rank. It depends on your rank. Okay. Now let me simplify
Okay.
it for you. There are around, I guess, 1,200 plus seats in Dhaka University. Okay. And you became, let us say, 1,000 something. Okay. So everyone will be called to give their subject choices, preferences. So everyone will be submitting their a form. Okay, you have to submit a form. There you will choose that this subject you want first. If you don't get this subject, then this subject second. Likewise, you have to order the subjects. Then the admission committee, what they will do, they will check that let us say pharmacy is the one of the topmost subject in Dhaka University. Okay, so they will check which students gave pharmacy, among them whose rank is better. So there are 50 to 60 seats, I feel. So the first 50 student who will give pharmacy as their first choice according to the ranking based on the admission result, they will be given chance to get themselves admitted into that. Okay, so after the pharmacy seats have been filled, so now they will not consider any of the students who gave choice pharmacy as their choice, as their preference, right? Then they will go for the next subject. Okay, so likewise, understood?
Yes.
Okay, if all of
Sir,
them, yes, yes.
what if you want to be in different forces?
Different.
I mean, different force like Shana Bahini, No Bahini, Navy,
Oh
and
yes, for
so.
that you have a very good opportunity. Very good opportunity. After you pass HSC, you can go for the long courses of Army, Navy, or Air Force. Okay, you can join. I heard that previously it was after HSC. If you get selected, you can apply. After HSC, you can apply. Okay, so if you get selected, there will be a 2-year training courses, and after that you will be ranked as second lieutenant. After that, lieutenant, captain, major, you will get up through the rank. But now I heard that it has been changed. Okay, after HSC, if you get selected, then they will give you a 3-year of course, and directly you will be promoted to lieutenant. So there is a very much good opportunity of going to the defense forces. And after, let us say, you completed HSC and then you got yourself admitted into some engineering university or any other stream, no problem. Okay, after you passed HSC university, then also there is chance to get yourself into the defense forces. Okay. uh, but that will be for short course. Okay, the training will be for 6 months and you will be directly ranked as captain. Okay, so after HSC, if you apply and if you can join, then you will be ranked as captain. So sorry, not HSC, after bachelors.
It's same for three of them, like for the navy, for the soldiers, normal
For Navy,
soldiers.
the posts are different. Actually, I don't remember all of their name, but as much as I can remember, if you join Air Force after passing the bachelor level, then you will be ranked as flying officer. And after HSC, if you join, you will be ranked as pilot officer. And about Navy,
So it
actually, I
depends
don't know
on
much.
the GPA.
Yes, obviously, if you want to apply, then there is a minimum requirement of GPA. In my time, it was GPA 5 in both SSC and HSC. But now I don't know what is the scenario. You can take a look in the website. And if you can't find the website, you may let me know. I will look over it and inform you, inshallah.
Sure, sir. Inshallah.
Okay. Be in touch, okay?
Yes.
Sir,
Anybody
can I
else?
ask a doubt, please?
Yes.
Sir, do BUET, that university, have any department like genetics engineering?
Yes, it is one of the highest demanding subject in Dhaka University. It has got only, around 10. In my time, it was 10 seats, but I think it has increased a little bit now. In my presentation, the number of seats is there. You want to see? I will
Okay, I want to
show
see.
you. Genetic engineering, you can see now 17 seats, very less amount of seat. Okay, so that is why those who graduate from there are, one out of 10,000.
Wow, great.
You know why? Because very less amount of seats, so very less amount of people are graduating. So they are the one only who get hired. Okay, so
Yes.
uh, very good choice, genetic engineering, and it is a very interesting subject also.
Yes, I found it this year only because I get to know about from biology. That's it.
MashaAllah, very good, very good. So I hope that you will research further over it, and if you want any further information about how to, get yourself admitted in Dhaka University or in other university in genetic engineering department, I would like to help you in this process, inshallah. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
So, Maya, I'm very happy that you asked this doubt about biotechnology. I remember while I was doing my MSc in the university, they started a new department of
Yeah.
biotechnology, and it was in Kerala, but there was not a single Malayali or Kerala student in that department.
Oh,
There were a lot of demands, and mostly students from Delhi and also from outside India was joining.
oh.
So,
I guess, teacher,
it's
you
very
are
good.
interested in it, right? I'm interested in it. That's why I want.
Yeah, it was totally new. When I was a MSc student, I did physics, but I didn't know much about this biotechnology then. It was an emerging subject then.
Oh, okay.
So,
No problem.
see, when the COVID came and all, it's important now to have development in that
Yeah.
field. And beware, you should stick to your ethics when if you are working in that field as well.
Yes.
It's important.
Yeah.
About Sumaya, Alhamdulillah, I'm very hopeful. Inshallah, she is very responsive in classes too, and she is always asking doubt and responding to the questions. I hope, inshallah, she will have a very bright future, inshallah, and so as others also.
I have always observed her. She has strong sense, moral sense,
Yeah,
and she give importance to values as well.
and she is very polite while talking.
Yes.
Any other questions, students? You may ask a question to our principal madam too. to if you want to know about the opportunities in India.
You also have Nisha teacher in our
Yeah, Nisha. Oh,
conversation. You
okay.
can direct your questions to her as well.
Teacher, if students don't have any more questions, then I would like to request you to, say something, give some tips to our students before we end the webinar.
Thank you, Sadman. Thank you very much. Uh, Inshallah, I will give more tips in future, but you have given a very good start for this program and you explained very well. It was very informative, even for me, and I hope for all the students. So I express my sincere gratitude to you. And inshallah, we will keep doing such programs. What do you think, students? Should we continue with such efforts so that you will be on track? What are the students' feedback? We should be doing such programs more often.
Yeah,
Yes.
really.
Teacher, try to involve our parents also, because
Yes,
parents.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Zama, I will note it down. We will
And
save this.
especially in Bangla, because the
Yeah.
problems in English here.
Yeah, yeah, I understand that. So next time when we keep such a program, we will try to include your parents as well, and we will try to make it in Bangla. Thank you for the suggestion. And thank you all for being here. And inshallah, I'll share the recording with you all so that at any point of time, you can check back if you have doubts. And as Sadman sir told, we are always there to help you. And we all want our students to achieve high. Uh, See, in every profession, they have some targets or something that make them happy, something that give them a feeling of success in their profession. For we teachers, it is your achievement. We are most happy when we see our students attaining something, going into a good profession, showing some good personal values. So that's what make us happy. And I hope that all of you in future will make us happy and be happy for yourself. Thank you very much. So I'll end the
Teacher,
meeting. Yes.
before ending, I'd just like to, tell the students, the environment in Bangladesh is something like this, in your batch, you will see that at least two, three, or four, five guys are always there who are always thinking ahead, of what they are doing. If you're in SSC level, they are thinking about HSC, and if you're in HSC level, they are thinking about what to do after HSC. So the friends, seeing them, they also start thinking about the future. So there is an environment around you, so you think about the future automatically. But I feel very sad seeing that that environment is missing in the Bangladesh community students in Bahrain. Okay, here not much of the students are thinking about the future. Rather, they are focusing on enjoying the current time now. Yes, you may enjoy the current time, but at the same time, you must take preparation for the future as well, right? So this webinar, I hope it will create that environment in Bahrain, Bangladesh community, or inshallah in other community students also. That's what I'm hoping, inshallah.
Yes, you are right, Sadman. This is the whole intention of for planning these kind of programs. We want you to look forward into your future and plan for your future starting from now. And be model to others as well so that they get inspired from you. Thank you very much. So I'll end the meeting now.
Thank you very much, teacher. And the students, I think you should thank our principal madam as well, as she was the one who came up with the idea of arranging such webinar.
Thank you, teacher, and thank you so much,
Thank
sir,
you.
for the
And
great.
to you also, sir.
Welcome. Okay, teacher.
Okay, thank you.